Alright, what's up? This is going to be a demo of the Macbook Air 2012 um, graphics ability. Um, the refresh has a new integrated graphics processor, the Intel HD 4000. It has, I believe, 4 more shaders than the Intel HD 3000, which was in the previous MacBook Air. So this has 16 as opposed to 12. I'm going to run StarCraft 2 here at a resolution of 1440 by 900 with medium-low settings. This is what the game defaults to. That looks fairly decent. Alright, I'm not going to play a ladder game. I'm going to play a special forces game here. Soon see how well that goes. I've noticed that the frames are pretty decent at this resolution, so I think we'll be quite satisfied. It's a lot better than the graphical capabilities of previous generations of integrated graphics. If you can't hear it right now, you could probably hear the fan, maybe not. It sounds like a jet engine taking off. Not that loud, but something like that. I am concerned though with um, the heat in this laptop. I don't think it dissipates heat very well. Well, surely it's an ultrabook, so it's not really meant for gaming. But I mean, if the MacBook can, it's so much better, right? 10 years later, after this game loads, as you can see, fairly decent frames. Um, Normally I do get more frames than this. I think it's because I'm using a screen recorder right now. I'm getting lower frames, but you can see it's actually fairly decent.
Our allies are being attacked.
If I don't have the screen recorder running, I think I get an average about of 20 frames per second. I'm getting about 15 right now. 13. But this isn't a game where frame rates really matter that much. For this custom game at least. It's pretty decent on medium
Our
settings.
allies are being attacked.
I'm getting 17.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack.
And a minion.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
Yes.
Your forces
One
are
thing I want to
under attack.
mention is that because the pixels per inch density is around, I think, 500,
Our
this
allies
game looks
are being
really,
attacked.
really nice. Like, it just looks really detailed. Again, I think it's because it's the screen density being this high. Looks really nice. I am really impressed with the Intel HD 4000. Remember, it's integrated, it's not discrete, so it's supposed to suck, but if this can run, I mean, StarCraft 2 at 1440 by 900
Incoming Zerg attack
medium,
wave detected.
low resolutions, and as you can see, it doesn't really look that bad. I'm fairly quite happy with it. I'm gonna do a jump cut and go to Diablo 3 so you guys know what that looks like. Let's stop this. Recording, I think it is. Yep, it is. This is gonna be a quick run through of Diablo 3, so you guys know what the performance is like. These are the options or the settings. It's running at the full screen resolution, high texture quality, medium shadow quality, low physics, and low clutter density. Physics wasn't high, but I don't want to stress out the computer too much. Let's be realistic here. It's an ultra low voltage CPU. It's not really meant to run games, I guess. I guess it can, but this game loads really, really quick.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered.
Again, it's very playable. It's somewhat choppy, but that's because the screen recorder is running at the same time.
Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside. The demons within seek escape.
But
Only
this
your
gets spread
power
a bit.
can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter.
Crazy. Crazy.
Someone's got to light those signals.
Someone's got to
You
make
heard
those
the
signal
Englishman.
fires.
Let the call sound full. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
So again, it's kind of stuttery, kind of laggy because I'm recording it. Recording video actually takes a lot of CPU power and also makes SSD work a little harder too. I'd say again, probably getting around 13 frames per second or so. I usually get around 23 or something like that, maybe low mid 20s.
We saw the signal fire.
But again,
We
it's
must
very,
light the rest.
very
The demons
playable.
swarm around them.
I just want to point that out.
Look out! Still recharging.
So no problems handling lots of characters, you know. I am quite satisfied with this laptop. This isn't my gaming computer. I mean, I have a separate gaming computer for that, so gaming wasn't really why I bought this computer, obviously. I just wanted a decent computer that would work without using a crap ton of electricity. The MagSafe adapter uses, I think, 45 watts. My desktop computer, my gaming computer, has a 520 watt power supply, so I might use around 300 watts of power. So I want to do some occasional Diablo 3 on this, you know, I'd save a few bucks while I'm at it. I believe the processor here has a turbo boost. The turbo is up to 2.6 gigahertz, and it's a dual core i5. And it also has hyperthreading, but I don't know, hyperthreading when it first came out back in the Pentium 4s, it really wasn't that great. It would actually slow down performance if you used applications that didn't utilize multi-core. So you're a little stuttery, but everything's fine. You might be wondering, well, how hot does this thing run? Well, 94 degrees. That CPU temperature also includes the CPU and the graphics chip, so just keep that in mind. And you have to also consider that the MacBook Air doesn't really have the best this cooling fan, but I mean it works. So yeah, thanks for watching.